You want me to tell you what I fucking hate, Fox? I hate that damn beam.
The beam.
I hate the beam. It disgusts me. And I get great joy out of when we play y'all and the beam does not get lit.
Have you seen it?
Of course I've seen it. And I've also been in a playoff series against you and had to go back to the hotel and look at it till 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's ridiculous. I hate that beam. How did they introduce that beam to you? Did they come to you with the idea? Did they light it and y'all was like, dope? Like, what did you think of it at first initially?
So this was so not last year, the year before, the year we actually made the playoffs. We were playing in the preseason, and like they'd never said anything about it. We're playing in LA. We ended up beating the Lakers, but I think we lost our first preseason game, so like no one knew anything about it. And during the preseason game, we won, and they just tweeted like the beam, and then it was a picture of a beam coming out the top of Golden One. So that's how we learned about it the same way everybody else learned about it. And at first, like it was a
Wow.
gimmick, and everybody was like, "Oh, how long is this gonna last?" And then it started becoming a thing. Fans really started liking it, and other people started hating it. So I think that was the reason that they really kept it, is because other people started hating it.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a gimmick," blah blah blah. But I think it's been dope. Like it's a cool thing. Like you drive around the city and you go to a random restaurant and they got some type of beer called the Beam, or they got a poster with a damn beam on it. So it's been cool for the city. And like obviously we have the baseball team here this year, and we have we just got an MLS team, but like for as long as people can remember, it's just been the Kings. So being able to
Yeah.
have that for a city that only had one professional team has been dope. And I think it just brings the city together. So if other people hate it, man, that makes me like it even more.
The beam, the beam,
When
the
I we
beam.
say, when the Kings win, then the beam
And
is
when we
on.
and
That's
when we
what
in
we
other
say.
stadiums, like our fans are there, and we about to win, and the game's about to end, we start getting those light the beam chants, and it's dope. It's definitely dope. I love it.
That's fact. It
Man.
was no better feeling than going going back to my hotel room and getting my stuff and looking over there and said we won this series. Ain't no beam. Ain't no beam.
No, it was fun, man. Like I gotta just getting back to the playoffs, and obviously, you won multiple championships and got even got into the finals, lost. Like I want to be able to just feel that, like know what that feeling is, just being able to get to that spot.
One of my favorite coach and people, Mike Brown, in this game, he repeated the word possession 26 times in his last press conference. What's the wildest thing you've seen from Mike Brown as a coach? And then Dre, that question is for you too.
I would say it's the clip that everybody saw when he was talking about turn on the Jets. I'm like, bro, I hope when he started running, I'm like, I hope he don't tear something. I just hope something don't pop because he was moving, like he was running as hard as he could, and he ran one sprint. He only did it one time. Bullets just start coming down his forehead. But that's
Yo,
but like that was his first training camp with us, and he set the tone. He definitely.
that's a fact. That's a fact. When I saw that clip, I was dying laughing because that's who Mike Brown is. Like he gonna start running, get on the defense, start sliding, dripping sweat, and that's just the passion he bring every day.
Yep.
Like he the same way every single day, and so I always respected it.
It's crazy. He do be playing defense when we just doing regular shooting drills. He start coming in. He get in the stands. He like, no, dribble at me,
Facts.
then kick it. Like he really get out there.
That's a fact. We used to be like, yo, Mike B, you need to chill, bro. Your Achilles, like you old, Mike B. Like you ain't working out like that. You gotta chill. But like that's just the intensity that he brings. And
Yeah.
you gotta love that about Mike Brown. I'm I'll tell you what I'm surprised at. I'm surprised the thing that y'all have struggled with as a team is defense. Because Mike Brown with defense, like that's what he do. Like he guru. And so I know it'd be driving
Oh,
him crazy. So you got to challenge. You got it. This on y'all as players because Mike Brown, I know he losing his
oh,
hair.
he lost whatever hair he had left, wherever it is. No, it's. I mean, obviously, I think personnel is a thing. Like we're one of those smaller teams. Obviously,
Mhm.
we don't we have a
For
legit shot
sure.
blocker. So like you're fighting against kind of construction. Like you can't, obviously you're only as good as your personnel a lot of the time. So for us, we throw out different things and different looks, try to, muck the game up, try to change the way that people see us. I might guard somebody, then Keegan might guard somebody, then Keon might guard somebody. But I think he's making do with what, he's got. And we've been better defensively this year. I think we were like 11 for a while, and then we had a bad stretch, dropped to like 20. I think we're hovering around like 14, 15 right now. But obviously, he one day he comes up to me, he's like, hands me a paper. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it showed the past 20 champions what they were rated in defense during the regular season, what they were rated in defense in the playoffs. And I think the worst was like the 0-2 Lakers that were like 20th, I think, during the season. But then they were number one defensive team in the playoffs. But this is after they already won a championship, so they knew what it was like. So they just the regular season, then the playoffs, they could flip that switch. And he's like, that's the only team that wasn't in the top 10 that won a championship that year. So
yeah,
he's trying to make it work. And he, as me as the leader and the head of the snake, and a lot of times I'm the guy picking up or the point of attack defender. He's like, this is what we have to get to if we want to win. Our offense can be as good as it can be, but until we go out there consistently, can guard somebody, we're not gonna win.
No, I agree, man. I think, especially in the Western Conference, because it's so stacked. And right now you're in the playoff picture, but a lot of time left, right? And to that point, working on your offense is potent, right? Defense is hovering, you know what I mean, at about mediocre. What do you think you guys need to do to make sure you get in that playoffs?
We got to be consistent. That's always the word. How can you be consistent? Is what I think we're really trying to figure out. Can we consistently bring physicality every game? Can you not allow offensive rebounds? Can you take care of the ball? Like being able to control those things. Obviously, you can't control if you make shots or not that game. That's the way that the ball bounces. But winning at the little things is his thing. And Dre, you've been in the locker room with him. Possession game, free throw count, turnovers, and offensive rebounds. Can you win at I think loose balls. Can you win at those things? If we win at those things, you put yourselves in a great chance to win. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to win, but you probably got a higher chance to win than if you didn't do those things. So those are the things that that he's preaching, and just trying to be consistent at that. Because like I said, you don't know if you're going to make shots that day, but if you're not making shots, can you get extra possessions? Can you take care of the ball? Can you get to the free throw line? Put yourself in a great chance to win.